crafty friends. Today I have a flip through of part 1, volume 1 of my 52 weeks sort of project life mini album. It's in a 6x8 album. This is actually a kit, a Maggie Holmes kit that I purchased at Hobby Lobby. So I got this binder and cards and page protectors all in one, and so I decided to scale back and do a 6x8 project this year. I really so far have only used the each weekly card, so I will show that to you in a little bit. This is my opening page, and over here I have an oversized drama club program that was really thick and didn't really fit in the week that it belonged in, so I decided to put it here. So I will show you, this is my cover page. And then, like I said, we didn't have as much going on this year because of what's been going on in the world. So, so far, right up until I would say when school got out, this format worked really well for me. And this week I did a shaker pocket. So I used my fuse tool to close that up. I thought that came out really cool. And then I also did shaker pocket stuff on the other side. And this is what I mean. These cards that set with the number in week, 1, 2, up through 52, came in the project kit that I bought. And I have had to censor some things for privacy, but I wanted to do this flip through primarily because I'm in a class with my online crafty group called the Pink Crafty Cottage. And this part is left blank because my daughter is going to write some stuff in, but I wanted to share this before she does her writing in it. And I'm in a group called the Pink Crafty Cottage. I'm actually on the design team, and there is a weekly class going on called Document Your Weeks, and we get together and we show how we have been documenting our weeks through different formats. Like you could be doing like 12 by 12 pages, you could be doing traveler's notebook, lots of different styles. And I just wanted to show how I have been incorporating my weekly documentation to the other gals in the class with me. And this is one thing I like to do. I love to save the cards that I get, and then I will use them as sort of like a mini scrapbook page. And this is from a sweet online friend, one of my pen pals, and I need to ask her for a picture that she would like me to use to represent her. I'm going to want to put that on that side. And so there are some blank spots that I haven't filled in yet, but I wanted to go ahead and do this since I've already started on book 2. This is going to be a picture of my son and his friends, so I figured since I haven't printed it out yet, there was no need to really include it. I would just have to stick a Post-it note over it. And I really love this small format because I can use these cute things that I've had in my stash, and I only have to use a couple of them, but I think they add a lot of impact. These are those like epoxy embellishments from Doodlebug. And my husband got a new car. That's this story. This is his first time ever getting a new car for him, because the other new car that we purchased as a couple have always been mine. So this is his first car where this is his first brand new, spanking new for him. And this was one of this was back, during the time when we were all safer at home. And so this was one of the first things we did. We got out of the house and went on a drive-through date. So basically, the two of us went to go pick up carry out for our kids and the family for dinner, and we drove in his new car. And so, that was our exciting together time. And this was when our car was being donated. So he took some last pictures with his other car. My daughter is in the drama club, so she was in sort of a mini play, and this is the cast underneath. There's only 4 people, and I just wanted to show how it can be fun to put the title in sort of a blank spot on your picture. Over here, I again have the program, but I've just removed it because it has a lot of details on it. This was really fun because the story takes place on Mars and in space, so I was able to get out some like space-related things that maybe wouldn't show up normally in a Project Life type album. And then I also liked being able to make sort of a mini little scrapbook page. This is one of the cards that came with the project kit, so they're I like having a more eclectic look, but I really like the cards. They're very nice, basic cards with a lot of journaling space, so that has been pretty good. This was my birthday week, so this is my, well, there's a lot of cat pictures in this album because we were home and what were we doing? Cuddling with our cats all the time. And this is a card from my parents. So I have this in here, and my daughter is modeling a scarf that my husband's great aunt made me for my birthday. My son did some St. Patrick's Day things. He had like a Zoom party with his friends. And so here he is at the little Zoom party. My daughter was put in quarantine this week for exposure to someone. And so we brought her back a shamrock shake. This is the actual, St. Patrick's Day week. So my son had done a leprechaun trap and took it into school, and I saw my family. So I have some family pictures for that. And like I said, especially this time, I just took fewer pictures than ever before. So sometimes it was really nice to have the smaller size because, just a couple pictures will fill in your whole spread. And then there were weeks like Easter, and I just decided to expand and use as many little filler pages as I needed to. My husband took the kids on this egg hunt and word scramble, and in here I've just removed it for the filming. I put all of the clues that our city gave us, but it says a lot of it says our city name and where all the parks are located, so I removed it for the filming. But it was really fun, and my husband took the kids on it, and he took so many pictures, so I just decided since, he took a picture at almost every stop, I needed to include them. So that was really fun. And then, I didn't devote that much time to some of the things that we've done year after year, which, the first couple of years are exciting, but I mean, what do you do? What do you write about for coloring eggs at a certain point? So it's nice to just have a filler card and a couple pictures. This is a card from my godmother. She is really, really good about sending cards for all the occasions. It's really been lovely. So anyway, I had to, I'm having to splice together some video cut stuff out because my daughter's name is on her bag. I forgot. So if there's an awkward transition, that's why. But I wanted to use the space the card gave me to add some pictures from Easter. And so I am short several pictures for this Easter section, even though I have them planned out. I haven't developed, I have a large order for August pictures, and I have the remaining pictures for this album in that cart. I just haven't quite gotten them yet, but I thought that it was a good time to just show off what I've already done. And so sometimes, I don't know if this happens to you, but sometimes after I've taken a lot of pictures, I took a lot of Easter pictures, so then I was kind of tired of taking pictures. I don't know. So the weeks afterwards, I won't take that many pictures. So that's what happened. So I think it all balances out page protector wise, because even though I have extra pages for Easter, then the next 3 weeks I only did, I only needed half of a spread. So that was really, all balances itself out space-wise. And so here's the rest. Here's that trick again where my mother-in-law sent me this card, and so then I put pictures of the kids with both of the grandmas, and then I wrote a little bit about Mother's Day, and then I have more pictures here. So here is where that program would have gone, but it was just too thick. So my daughter has written up a little bit about being in the play, and I typed it. I tried to use my handwriting, but I did type this so I could fit all of it in, and that's why I was able to use sort of a dark background, as I'll just print it out and adhere it on there. And so that's what I mean, when possible, I added just the little programs for the things that happened during the week. And so I wouldn't say that my format is super embellished or a lot of work. I try to make it something that I can keep up with, and I try to not make it too hard on myself so that it's a manageable project. Throw a couple pictures in, be done. The kids can immediately have access to these photos. And, I try not to make it too much of a time investment to create these spreads each week so that I can keep on top of them. And then this last spread, or this last week, I think there might be, no, this is the last week. This is another one where it goes several pages because this was the last week of school. So we went to this new cookie place that opened by us. They have amazing cookies. They're very rich though, so I can't eat very many of them. And then I also have pictures from, our last day of school, last day of school, after school things, and then inside is some stuff that my kids did with friends, like a birthday party and that kind of stuff. And then it ended with Father's Day, and I have a Father's Day card I'm going to put in here and do my journaling on, but I mainly just ended with photos of the family. So anyway, that is just a quick flip through with how my Project Life 6x8 album is coming along for 2021. This is book 1. I made it through week 24, which I think is pretty good. Basically, I wanted to get all of winter in and through the end of school. So I ended it in the middle of June because I just felt like stopping and then having all of our summer activities together would make more sense. So like I said, I'm in a class within the Pink Crafty Cottage. I'll put some details about it in the bottom. We would love to have you join us. We have a Mighty Networks group that has a private, chat area where we can talk, and we have weekly lessons. A lot of times Suze will post a really great process video. Mandy often will open up a Zoom and we can work on stuff. Like last Saturday, we had a Zoom where we met the people who were able to. We met on Zoom, and I got 2 weeks done. It was so nice to just craft and chat together as we're working on our weekly documentation, and it's also really good to have the community to talk to ask questions, and bounce ideas off of. So we would love to have you join us, and even if you're not interested in the Document Your Weeks, the online community, Pink Crafty Cottage, is free to join. And if you want to connect with other crafty, creative people, we would love to have you check us out. If you have any questions, ask me in the comments. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.